Judges 19 is one of the darkest and most disturbing chapters in the entire Bible. It tells a story not of war or oppression, but of Israel's complete moral decay, a moment that echoes the horrors of Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay? Warning, this chapter contains graphic violence and abuse. Okay? Let's dive into it. The first part is a Levite and his concubine. A Levite from the priestly tribe takes a concubine, a secondary wife from Bethlehem. She leaves him and goes back to her father's house. After 4 months, the Levite goes to win her back, okay? A warm welcome and long visit. That's the second part of the chapter. Her father welcomes the Levite and hosts him generously, keeping him for 5 days. Finally, the Levite insists on living in the late afternoon, even though it's later travel. Third part of the chapter, entering Gibeah. They pass Jerusalem, still under Jebusite control, and instead of stopping Gibeah, a town of the tribe of Benjamin. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So they pass Jerusalem and instead stop in Gibeah, a town of the tribe of Benjamin. No one offers them hospitality until an old man takes them in. In ancient culture, fun fact, offering shelter to travelers was considered a sacred duty, especially in Israel. Okay, the fourth part of the chapter, a horrific demand. That night, wicked men from the city surround the house and demand, "Bring out the man who came to your house so we can have sex with him." It mirrors Genesis 19, Sodom and Gomorrah, okay? The old man begs them to stop and offers his virgin daughter and the Levite's concubine instead. The Levite sends out his concubine to them. I can't say this on YouTube, this word, but it doesn't matter because my channel, it's not engaged. So I think it doesn't matter if it's not going to engage at all, but I think they use grape. They grape and abuse her. They grape and abuse her all night, and she collapses at the door. Okay, uh, you know what I'm saying when I said grape. This is one of the most devastating acts of betrayal in Scripture. The Levite sacrifices her to save himself. Okay. Fifth part of the chapter, a shocking response. In the morning, the Levite finds her dead or dying at the doorstep. He puts her on his donkey, returns home, and cuts her body into 12 pieces, sending them to each tribe of Israel. That was weird, bro. This chapter ends. Everyone who saw it said, "Such a thing has never been seen or done." Think about it, consider it, tell us what to do. Key lessons from this chapter. The first one is, without godly leadership, morality collapses. In those days, there was no king. Again, reminding us Israel lacked direction and accountability. Second lesson, even spiritual leaders can act with total moral failure. The Levite should have protected the vulnerable. Instead, he offered her up to save himself. Third lesson, evil is not only external, it was inside Israel. The men of Gibeah, Benjamites per se, acted like Sodomites, showing how far the people of God have fallen. Fourth lesson, the response is extreme but not redemptive. The Levite's brutal message shocks Israel, but it's not born from love or justice. It's vengeance and outrage, okay? So Judge 19 is a grim warning. It shows what happens when a nation that once followed God becomes spiritually numb and morally lost. The Levite, the townsman, even the host, everyone fails to do what is right, okay? So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next one.